So we're live in New York City. This march kicked off from Bryant Park. The march is actually in response to the Post and even other media that's basically vilifying and doxing individuals who protest, and specifically take part in protests such as this. And you can see that by reading the way the newspapers do portray a number of protests that are out there. Sup? As you can see, they've already set up the barricade as they do when groups protest outside. Also home to Fox News.
We And the message that we got for you guys is, it's either you write about what you're supposed to write about and what's actually happening, or you might as well repost Fox 5 because your racist conservatism is showing.
Same company. Same company, man.
What this media does. You are playing with people's lives. And we are not going to take that shit no more. People have died because of your fucking lies. And we're here fighting for our right to do what we're supposed to do because the cops aren't doing what they're supposed to do. They are brutalizing black and brown people every day, but instead you white-ass motherfuckers get to be here and laugh at our trauma. And we will be here as much as we need to be here until you motherfuckers do what's right. You have endangered
So these are individuals that work inside of the New York Post or News Corp, and if you take a look at their reactions right now, it is interesting.
Stop telling lies!
And we are going to be here until we don't have to be here anymore. Cops, you aren't here anymore. Suck my dick, fuck you from the back.
My knowledge of knowing and of watching every news in the bullshit newspapers, just know this, we're watching you guys. And this building is worth a lot of money. But this building also belongs to us. All of you black are millions that we are, not you guys. For the person that you are, there's no one thing. I want to know there's two things. Every time we march for our rights, who are you guys to think, to even have dream, to take on this job? This is not a monument. This is bullshit. You guys tend to fuck with the news, write whatever you guys want, and pick the bullshit evidence. When ours speak clearly, cops tackle innocent black lives, civilian to the ground. They fall off their bikes. They also wrestle. Your officers of the law will get defunded. And also, you guys, think about what you're doing. All this time that you guys were given. Let's not speak because you guys do look like Illuminati now. I feel like we stupid. I'm going to tell you like this. Get your stories right. We are the truth and forever will be the truth. Guys, Black Lives Matter! 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 Oh, I forgot. I know you guys didn't forget. Say his name! George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd! Say it louder! George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd! Say it louder! George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd! It's awful that in newspapers, you guys put your slave catchers slaving us. Well, I haven't been slaved yet. But me and my team, we're not gangsters. This is not a gang community. This is a peaceful freaking protest. Peaceful. And that's for our park. If you want to write something good about our park, write that your cops are fucking troublemakers. They come in at nighttime. And they violate the homeless. Why violate the people that you so-called pushed out of the subways? Now they have no choice but to sleep in the park. This atmosphere smells good. I don't got COVID yet. This atmosphere tastes so good. Me and my people, we don't feel sick. We don't fear you. You guys aren't evil. Fox News is bullshit. Channel 12 is bullshit. Canal 41 no pensaba que fuera de nosotros. Este es hispano. Le digo una cosa de corazón. Cuando yo veo Canal 41 en la mañana, cuando prenden ese canal, hay una cosa que son unos embusteros. Un embustero. Estos canales. Fox News, Canal 5, Canal 4, Canal 12. You guys are bullshit to the community. Write something worth it. Now you tell me, there was 2 newspapers. Let's say 4. 2 good ones and 2 evil ones that belong to the NYPD officers and YCJs of the law. 39th Street, 42nd Street, protesters getting run over. There's no need for speed. That guy's better slow down. And when we march this shit, you're gonna fucking respect us.
Fuck Channel 7.
Fuck Channel 7.
Fuck Eric Adams.
Fuck Eric Adams.
Right now that shit popping up on their screen.
Fuck Biden and fuck Trump. You still left us with a devil.
The other suits that were outside here, they actually went inside when people were calling them out. They don't like the spotlight focus on them, especially if people are filming and recording. That's what their news people do, but yet they don't want to be on camera.
But ride the wave and support all racists, all supremacists, and Zionists. It's not okay for you guys to sit back and watch the police brutalize us. And after we get brutalized, we gotta go through that trauma, come home and see our face all over the New York Post with lies and accusations that make us seem like people we are not. That's not only hurting us mentally, physically, it risks our safety. Because you know there's a lot of white supremacists out there who want to kill us. That's why we outside in the first place. So when you post our names and our addresses and our homes, you're risking our lives. If something happens to us, it won't be a problem. I'm gonna leave that right there and I'm gonna talk about how I see you guys at every protest. You guys are there, but you don't show that you're there when we're peaceful. You wait until the police brutalize us and we get tired and fed up and we're ready to fight back. That's when you come out. To make us look like monsters, but we're not monsters. And one more thing, we're not zombies either.
Ain't no fucking zombie.
You see people sleeping on the floor and looking strung out. Those are mental health issues, houseless issues of hunger, poverty, and you people are the reason why we live in this poverty. So instead of criticizing and judging and calling people names, help us.
Nobody a fucking zombie.
And Fox 5. We know that you guys are nothing but Zionists and racists and Trump supporters. A lot of you probably were at the state capitol when they tried to take over the state capitol. Talk! Feel me? That's just a little something I wanted to get off my chest. You gotta stick and go look.
I want to open it up by saying this. We already know that the media is controlled by the government. So all y'all doing is portraying what they want to put out of people. And as many people have said before, all this brutalization from the police, especially out here in New York, towards protesters, is crazy. The way y'all put us out there, y'all really make it seem like we're the most dangerous people out there. When we know that NYPD is the most thuggish corporation, corrupted ones. And you in the SRG suit, you know exactly what it is. All we got really put out this picture of us to make, as people say, to come and dodge us and shit like that, that's unacceptable. Some of our lives are in danger every single time when we come out to the streets. Not just protesting, but just living in our neighborhoods. I'm going to end it at this, but I'm not going to say so much of it. But we know, at some point, when this whole election is over, listen, NYPD, your pension, your budget, everything is going down. You're going to start losing shit. And not just your money, but a lot of y'all really can't handle the fire against you. When it comes to people coming out exercising the First Right Amendment. Y'all really losing yourselves slowly. So best believe your pockets are gonna be the next thing to come after. And when y'all start losing it way more, maybe y'all start learning to stop acting up. Maybe y'all learn to stop killing people for bullshit. And just knowing that right now, we all got evidence of us being brutalized by the police. But of course, media wants to paint out that we were the ones being the most dangerous, we were the ones agitated, we were the ones provoking, when that's never the case. Because if you turn around right now, we got two bozos right there looking at us. Right there. So they know the deal too. All these officers who own allegations and they still got jobs, all these officers that think they can pull out guns to people and still have jobs, we're coming for y'all. We're coming for everything. And these media outlets, y'all all gonna start losing your viewership, and that's what y'all rely on, right? Y'all rely on your viewership. So once people start tuning you out and start realizing the raw footage that be out there, they're gonna do it.
Oh yeah, something crazy stands out right now. And we paying attention and we see it. So we gonna speak on it. As we come here today, we realize you guys are prepared for us. You guys have barricades up and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But where's the camera crews? Why don't you have reporters recording the people complaining about their problems peacefully to you guys? It's a shame that y'all don't want to report that, but y'all report everything else. Y'all only report negative things. There's a lot of positive things that go on. You guys don't care about it. It goes to show you're not here for the people. You're here to get paid and make people's lives miserable, just like the police that's standing right here defending this building. I'm pretty sure the cops standing right here don't even care about the people in the building. All they care about is the building. Yeah, with that being said, we see y'all, we know whose side y'all on, and it ain't the people.
I try not to, even if it's negative, not unless it's so far out there, you know. But I don't want to get in the habit of censoring everything that comes across when someone's commenting. because I also need to remember for later when I'm looking for that person, and I can check on them later on. But yeah, it's on YouTube only, so they're the YouTube crew.
Come on outside and watch what's going on and actually report what's going on. Not your own narrative.
Black people are too sensitive laughing out loud. Lend me to the bliss. Jeez. Wow. I know that there's something at 2, 3 o'clock, I think, or for another thing at the same. I forget where it was, but on Justice for Georgia on Instagram, it's over there.
We want also to let you guys know that if you don't give us certain information, don't worry. The information we already have. The slave catchers, don't fall. Don't push them off. Don't try it. Like my brother said, we from the farm. And we outside.
Yep. And we ain't going up.
If you know about us, don't fuck with us.
We downstairs. Y'all upstairs.
There's a group of 3 behind us. There's a thousand.
So all you companies upstairs, y'all see us out here. I know you're looking out the window.
You guys owe yourselves indictments for being dirty. Oh, wait. We have a officer that was caught with this sniffing coke. Dirty cops. Let's get back to transformation. A lot of trans like people. A lot of transgender women and men have been murdered. Over the hands of police. From the community. But we're gonna let you know that if this keeps happening, we will continue to be outside. Because trans life matters! Trans life matters! Black life matters! Trans life matters! Black life matters! Trans life matters! If you get the message, swallow it. If you don't like it, make a someone and take a shower with you. Because you're going to want it.
Check this out. The concept of us establishing our own media, that's a wonderful, powerful tool. We have to establish our own media so that we can continue to document what's going on out here in these streets, so that we can continue to let the world know what's going on. And I got one fucking message to New York folks. If we make our own media, the second that the system comes in and tries to destroy black media, will you be covering what's going on?
Yes,
That's a question that the world may never know. Also, I got 2 words for the New York Post. I got 2 words for you. Now let's say those together, y'all, like Uncle Phil. I got 2 words for you, New York Post. I got 2 words for you. Fuck you! One more time, yo. I got 2 words for you. Fuck you!
what? To be honest, it feels good to be out here. It's a beautiful day. Sesame Street looks like it's right here. I'm gonna tell you one thing that we did this week. And one thing, many things that we accomplished throughout the whole year. We took back the park from the nosy tenants. We took back the park. Washington Square Park is ours. Also, Stonewall is ours too. You know what? You can either lay down the badges or find new jobs. Because those jobs, we're coming for them. We're coming for them in those little lucky tar badges. Are they going to go in the box for real children who can do better in the future? Because you guys have failed and have failed this city. Failed this city and the community. All cops are bastards. And when we're done with you, you know you can take this flag with you. Because the American flag will be there with you. And you know right there, that's for you. Let's bring the flag for over 2 decades. Let's look here. But you know, this flag will be taken with you. Are you willing to sacrifice yourself? When you're supposed to get better? Guys, it's shame. Shame! 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 No filthy cops in a racist system.
It is possible to take Fox News down, CNN, and all the other news corporations. At one point, they were a lot smaller. You attack their advertising, you attack their funding, and the credibility based on individual reporters that are their high earners. You can take them down. It just needs to be a coordinated effort, which other media moguls in the past have done to other media outlets. It would be an interesting target to actually focus on highlighting just how unjust and how slanted their media is. It's already out there, but giving the people a more just, more unbiased, because every media is biased regardless of who's doing it, alternative would have a major impact, forcing them to clean house and actually do their job. But remember, news reporters are not necessarily journalists or investigative journalists. This is not the 60s when you had individuals who were on the ground in Korea, Vietnam, World War I, that actually went after the actual stories, the truth, as opposed to whatever is going to get the most number of views that night. Hey, Mike. Hey, Max. Been moving around, wanted to cover this. I mean, you've got to think that with the trolls that popped up on here with their comments on the YouTube part of it, it's a little ridiculous when you figure if they're the type of people who follow Trump and others, Trump was talking about just how fake the news is. If you go back on the other side, going back, Occupy Wall Street, and even further, the fact that news media is slanted, the fact that these people are out here talking about this, and you have some troll on here going at them because they're doing it, is counterproductive and actually ridiculous. The more corporate media outlets are, the more they're focused on the dollar amounts as opposed to the actual truth. It's one of the reasons why a lot of journalists have their own separate blogs, because their outlets aren't willing to address the issues and are more focused, as I said, on what's going to get them the most news, what's going to get them the most viewerships that going to translate into advertising dollars. So
Yo, guy walking past, taking video footage of people. Make sure you get a couple of that.
and while we're at it, since I just happened to be by, besides this, which is just for them, I won't say it's a high number, but you have the regular individuals over here, YPD, these guys out here, taking a look around the street. There were about 6 or 7 motorcycle cops down here. You've got 2 with community affairs, as well as the black car down the street here also. So basically they followed the march from Bryant Park all the way down here. It's one of the things that consistently happens. But you also have to understand there's a long history of suppression that's taken place within New York City over a long period of time. When it's the hot story, everyone's talking about it, and then people think it's over with. It doesn't stop.
Hey, yo! What are you doing right now? We marching back? Yeah, we're marching to Washington Square Park.
It's lit. What's up, y'all with it? Chill. I'm with it.
So anyone that isn't a troll on here, that is actual media that I know, yeah, if you guys are interested in collaborating on taking Fox News down, most of us do cover most of the stories out there, stuff that they don't cover. If we organize it right, we've got the local markets, statewide markets, regional, as well as national news, interviews with individuals that Fox News would never get interviews with. So if you want to do it, hit me up.
Anyone who works for the fascist propaganda, stop doxing demonstrators. It's the First Amendment right to protest. You leak people's information, that's dangerous.
It's a portion of news. And those I've been around for a long time know it's like there are news outlets that have used, my footage, and even requested me in terms of covering different events, whether it's a press conference or others. But just the bare fact that most of the media out here, independent, are capable of covering stuff that they would never get a chance to. That being said, even though I try to make sure as unbiased as possible, every person cannot help but have their own point of view. And even if they're attempting to be unbiased, there's always a little bit, I think, regardless of who's covering it. I consider it, yes, it is real news. And yes, I am actually real life, on the record, documented photojournalist. This aspect, it's more about organizing the tools in the correct way to provide that alternative viewpoint. shown to the general public in the U.S. or even outside the U.S. If you notice, they put up these barricades. The interesting thing is they doing this with the barricades when no one was coming over here at all. They're not even coming over here. They're not even coming over. They were at Fox News. You have a good day. I was trying to be polite.
Stop the revolution!
Okay, so I was being polite to this officer. This is the community affairs crap where they don't know how to interact with the public at all. Look at this. It's like ridiculous. That's fair. That's fear. You look at the size of the protest, and they're worried about people protesting a news outlet. It's a little ridiculous. But those same news outlets have no issue or problem making money off of it. And it's nothing against them making money with their ad revenues in order to, it's a business, I understand. But in that same vein or same voice, do they think that no one would protest them? HGM 6170, HHG 6152, and then the bus on this side. I do that just in case I don't see something. Even though it's recorded, I want to go ahead and get the license plate. A lot of times, any car behind us. No, it's a no-name phone. Well, I guess you know what an Obama phone is. I actually had never heard about that.
Watch the first leg. Watch the first leg.
Okay, so you always get cars that are antsy out there, which is the reason why all of a sudden I'll end up sticking towards the back. Just have had too many instances where they've actually run through when I've been in individual marches. Not worrying about getting killed by a car or any of that. Just, yeah, knowing me, I'll survive it, but